Good morning, everybody. Tucson Joe back for a great day today. I'm out here on Congress over at Felix Lucero Park, also home to the Garden of Gethsemane sculptures over here. Felix Lucero Park is dedicated to the man himself, Felix Lucero. He is an artist. Moved to Tucson, I believe, in 1938. Dedicated the remainder of his life after World War I. He was injured on a battlefield, and he dedicated the rest of his life to creating religious sculptures for everybody to enjoy. And he did that for the remainder of his days. I believe he passed away sometime in the early 1950s. But he moved out to Tucson in 1938, and he started these sculptures in 1945. They were in a little bit of a different location. This is right off of Congress. The interstate is behind me over here, and they moved the sculptures over to the location back here back in 1982. So I'm just going to walk back there, show them off a little bit, head over to my next location, which is a little further downtown on the other side, which will be Rattlesnake Bridge. I want to show that off. I feel like these places here in Tucson don't get their due diligence, so I just want to do my part in doing that. So join along, guys. Today is August 4th, 2023 is the recording of this, Friday. It's a very nice morning out. I was hoping to get out a little bit earlier. Slept in again. Unfortunately, I didn't sleep too good last night. Tossed and turned for like 4 hours, and then finally got about an hour's sleep and woke up. Dilly-daddled for about an hour or so, and then finally said, hey, I'm gonna come out and create some content today and get it done. So we're gonna head back here and I'll show off the sculptures to you guys. Here we go. And just as a reference for the lay of the land, this is Congress right here. The interstate is literally right there. You come under the interstate, go right over the bridge for the Santa Cruz River, and then it's this first right here on Bonita Avenue. And then you just come down here, make a right into the parking lot here, and then the garden is right back there. I haven't been over here to the Garden of Gethsemane in quite a while. So I figured, why not get over here, bring you guys with me, and show it off. I hope the cicadas aren't too loud. I'll actually turn on my noise reduction there, so hopefully they won't pick up too much. Now, this is on part of a walking trail as well, which is right directly back over here, biking and walking trail, which goes down the Santa Cruz River there. There's also another one downtown, which is what the Rattlesnake Bridge is kind of part of, and that's the Aviation Bikeway. Now, Rattlesnake Bridge crosses Broadway. Right before you come into downtown, there's a bridge coming across Broadway, and that's what the Rattlesnake Bridge is. There's a rattlesnake head and a rattlesnake tail. Really cool piece of artwork. Just kind of want to show that off after we get into the garden here. So here we go, guys. So the garden is subject to reservation. They're open 24 hours, I believe. You can come in here whenever you want to. But they do have weddings, other special events, you know, for a deposit. Space is limited, no receptions allowed, but you could have your wedding ceremony here if you so chose to. And upon entry through the gate here, I like that little light flare there from the sun. This here is a bust, a statue of Felix Lucero himself. He was born in 1895, passed away in 1951. Over here you got a little placard. Knights of Columbus, in cooperation with Tucson Parks and Rec, assist in the care and maintenance of the Garden of Gethsemane statuary and park. This community project was commenced February 1981 to preserve the art of Felix Lucero. Then over here, another placard detailing more of the artist sculptor's life. Born in Trinidad, Colorado. World War I, he lay critically injured on a forgotten battlefield. He vowed to God and to himself that if he survived, he would dedicate the remainder of his life to the sculpting of religious statues for which he had a natural talent. After 20 years of pious work, all parts of the country, he arrived in Tucson in 1938. Heartbreak and pain walk with the artist during his sacred efforts. And it includes some of the sculptures in here as well. You guys can pause the video if you would like and read all the information. We'll continue on into the garden here. Over here you got a little fountain, little open air, little courtyard. More than likely you could probably stand right here and get married, get hitched. And this little garden here is not that big. There's a few sculptures in here. It's not that big, but it's really definitely something to come see. It's a nice little area. Just be careful coming down here. It is downtown. There are homeless that do encamp down here sometimes. So just be careful wherever you go. Wherever you go down in downtown Tucson, kind of that outside of downtown Tucson, just be careful. There is still some homeless encampments and all that. Now they're not like bad people most of the time, but there are, you know, there is that element there. But just be careful. That's just PSA for today. So I'll flip the camera back around off this ugly mug and show off the garden. So as you walk down the walkway there, you can come over here. You can see the tomb of Jesus. Now I do plan to get over to San Javier del Bach Mission, hopefully very soon. I was going to try about a week and a half ago to get out there, but just things didn't work out. You know, between the heat and just not feeling too well, things just didn't kind of work out to get out there. So hopefully, if I can work it out, maybe in another week or so, I can get out there. I'd love to do a video out there and show you guys. San Javier is like, oh my goodness, it was built back in I can't even remember the official date. It was late 1700s, I believe. I'm not even talking about the sculptures I'm showing, I'm just rambling here. But yeah, I believe it 1780s or something like that. San Javier Mission actually opened, so it's one of the oldest buildings in the Southwest, I believe, in the Southwest U.S. It's beautiful old Spanish colonial style that, I mean, you haven't seen that for centuries. So yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful mission out there. I'd love to show it off. So anyway, I'll quit talking about that. I'm gonna get back onto the garden. We were just looking at the Last Supper. There's some benches over here. I just came and sat down. Somebody just came and dropped off, I don't know, looks like some tater tots or something up there. People do that. They'll just come out and offer things like that, basically as an offering. I don't knock it. People do what they do. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna touch it. It's not for me. But I just love this sculpture right here. The artist Felix Lucero was an amazing sculptor. And these date back from years ago, guys. Like I said, he started working on the sculptures in 1945. So yeah, definitely really cool. And over right next to it, you have this little shrine, little open air shrine here. Now these are quite common here in Tucson in the Southwest. I grew up, a lot of people in our neighborhoods and everything would have little shrines, not this big or this kind of elaborate, but they'd have just a little round shrine in the front yard with like a Virgin Mary or something in there, just showing off their culture and their religion. Very beautiful sculpture there. So yeah, I'll say it one more time. The park isn't that big. It's really small. There's I actually missed the sculpture over here. There's about 5 or 6 sculptures down here. But I mean, it's very nice. It's very beautiful right here. You've got the road next to you, but it's got the wall right here, so it kind of cuts some of that road noise out. So you get a little more of the nature coming in, and it's very beautiful. But let me flip this back to the sculpture here. This is Joseph and Mary holding the baby Jesus, wrapped in swaddling clothes. Yeah, I just really want to show this off for you guys. I like coming over to this little garden. Like I said, I haven't been out here. It's probably been over 10 years since I actually came out here. But whenever I come over here, it's just like a very peaceful experience for me. It's hard to describe. It's just, I can truly feel what the artist did, and the power through his sculptures. It's very unique. And then the last sculpture I'm gonna show over here. Now, in the Catholic religion, this right here is very common to see. Jesus still nailed on the cross and everything. I've seen that since I was a kid moved out here. Just about everybody we've met out here that I can remember probably had one of these hanging in their living room, like a smaller version, obviously not this big. But yeah, it just goes to show you what Jesus went through for us. Really got to stop and think about it for a minute and truly appreciate that. Who would love us enough to die for us? Wow. And just right below it, they have a little altar where you can kneel and pray if you wanted to Jesus. Yeah, the garden, not that big, but I just wanted to come show it off, show these sculptures off a little bit to you guys. It's just nice and peaceful right now, enjoying it. So yeah, from here I'm just gonna head back through downtown, head over to Rattlesnake Bridge, show that off a little bit, and kind of see where the day takes us. Probably not gonna be much more than that. It's not getting too hot right now. It's I believe about 8 o'clock or 8:15 right now. So not too bad. Still pretty nice and beautiful to get out here, but there's a lot of shade right here as well, which is helping. But after Rattlesnake Bridge, I don't know, we'll see what we get into. Maybe I'll find something else to do or something, we'll see. Just kind of wing it today and go with the flow. Here we go, guys, we'll get over to Rattlesnake Bridge. Well, guys, I'm over here at the Rattlesnake Bridge. I'm right here by the mouth. It looks like it's biting me in the head. You can see its fangs right there. This is a really cool bridge. Designed in 1997 by an artist named Simon Donovan, and it was completed in 2002. And it's an art project meets public use, basically. So as part of the bike path here, the Aviation Parkway Trail or whatever they call it. It's a walking path, bike path. It goes from 4th Avenue over here downtown area all the way down to Country Club over on Aviation, the 210 there, which is kind of the little highway that goes from the east side over to the west side, basically connects the east side to the west side, and it's, you know, like a 10-minute trek from the east side to the west side compared to like a 30-minute trek going through town with all the lights and everything. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the bridge. So completed in 2002, it actually won an award from the Highway Administration, Federal Highway Administration, I believe was the place it won the award from. And it's one of, it was an award from one of the nation's best roadway projects, which is really cool. So it's the Rattlesnake Bridge here. So I'm just gonna take you with me. We're gonna go walk through the bridge, and then down the other side there's a little tail, and then we'll see where we go from there. I know this video isn't like super exciting or anything, but you know, I'm having a good time getting out making content for you guys, no matter if it's like super exciting or not. I still enjoy it. So if you guys stuck around this far, hit that like button down below. Lets me know you care. I really appreciate it. And also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. That also means you care. And I really, really appreciate that. And I'll love you forever. I really, really will. I promise. I promise. Anyway, I'll shut up. We're gonna go show off this bridge here just a little bit and then walk through it and then see where we go. Here we go. So there you can see its eyes. Now the eyes used to light up, and I believe the tail down at the end used to rattle. But unfortunately that doesn't happen anymore due to, I believe, its lack of funding. But yeah, the eyes don't light up at night, and the tail, as you can see, it's hollow down the inside. It's basically a 2-lane walking trail. They got a little line dividing it there. So you can ride your bikes through here or walk through here if you want. Kind of try and get an angle of the side here if I can. So about the best angle I can get kind of from this side, just from where I'm at here. I got a little sun in my eyes. Give me just a moment, guys. But as you can see down below me, this is Congress right here going into, well, you can't see it for the trees, but it goes into downtown there, which is the way I go into downtown. I come off the 210 here and then straight down Congress up around that corner, and then right over in that corner there is the Centro Garage where I've parked before. So let's go walk through this rattlesnake here into the bowels of the snake, down its gullet. And then I know it's hard to see through the grate and everything. Let me see if I can get it where you can kind of see through. There we go. So yeah, that's Congress straight below us where those cars are driving. And then it curves around on the right there under that bridge. And then it kind of curves up to downtown where you see that building standing over on the right there. I believe that's right across from, no, it's the other building on the right, the far right. I can't point it out because I can't fit my finger through here, I don't believe. But yeah, I can't. But that building on the far right, that's the one right in front of Centro Garage there. Pretty cool. And I'll just come around over on this angle. It's going to be hard to see. I probably have the sun in our eyes here, but let's see if we can get an angle out here. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's going down Congress, which turns into Broadway straight ahead there, heading down into Midtown over to the east side. Very cool. All right, back to the bridge. And right there you can see the tail. I know I got the sun over here in our eyes. Let's see if I can get over in the shade. There we go. It's a little better. That tail is really cool, I tell you what. Yeah, I like it from this angle too. It's really cool. Really cool piece of artwork, this bridge. I just love that it's right here in Tucson. Not a lot of people know about it, actually. A lot of people drive right under it and they just think it's a covered bridge. They don't really see the two ends from the road there. So a lot of people don't know that this beautiful piece of artwork is out here on Broadway, right before it turns into Congress, going downtown. Well guys, I'm down on 4th Avenue now, down from the Rattlesnake Bridge, just kind of roaming around. Not really gonna do a downtown video or anything, just kind of roaming around, talking for a minute or two. Just getting some of this background in the shots and all that cool stuff. I love this sort of store. Just look at all this vintage clothing in here. Really cool. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I was just winging it, you know, seeing how it went. A couple of locations I wanted to show off to you guys. Just very unique to Tucson. Love them. The Rattlesnake Bridge and the Garden of Gethsemane over there. There's some more spots like that here in Tucson that I'll be showing off in the coming videos, hopefully. So stay tuned for those. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button down below. comment, subscribe, share the video. The more people that watch me, the better. The more people that watch me, the quicker I can get to making money doing my content here. And that's where I want to get to, and just love it. I love getting out and doing this stuff. Anyway, guys, down here on 4th Avenue, probably gonna walk around a little bit, maybe try and find something to eat. Probably won't film that. You don't want to see me stuffing my mouth with food. That's not a pretty sight. But I'm just kind of gonna leave the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, again, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Means the world to me, it really does. So guys, my next video, don't really know exactly what it's going to be or where it's going to be, but we'll find out. Hopefully tomorrow, which will be Saturday, and hopefully Sunday, I'll be able to get out. The 5th and the 6th, hopefully get out and shoot some content for you guys. May try to get down here around downtown. May try to get to, I don't know where, we'll see. Find something unique to show off, something cool to see, something cool to look at. I've showed this mural off before in one of my other videos when I came down on 4th Avenue, my 4th Avenue video. I love the murals down here. I just found a little parking spot, paid for a half-hour parking, 50 cents. You can't beat that. Normally I'll park in the covered parking garage down at Centro over on Congress there, but today's not too bad, so I just decided I'm not gonna be out here that long. Why pay $2-3 for the covered parking when I'm only gonna be out here maybe 20 minutes tops? So I just paid for the parking there, and you know, 50 cents for a half hour, you can't beat that. Just walk around 4th Avenue here a little bit, and yeah, that'll be it. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Tucson Joe signing off. We'll catch you in the next one.